Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Anna at My Crafting World. Hey guys, so I wanted to share with you really quickly another idea for sending out cocoa pouches with the with the peppermint spoon and the chocolate. Like the previous one that I had made, except this one is even easier than the last one. So I'm sending out a few, thank you cards, and I wanted it to be a little bit quicker than the last one that I made. So I came up with this. It's just a card, and on the front I have put, for this one I used the Dear Santa by Carta Bella, and this one comes from ASC Crafts. So I went ahead and made a, just a little card, a thank you card, and I put a little poinsettia here at the bottom. And then I just took a piece of scrap that I had and made a little corner piece. I used the bottom mat as a white polka dot with a green background. This is one of the cut aparts from one of the pages, and then I just put a little bit of, a few bling pieces, just to make it a little, sparkly. And then I made a bow, and I just put a little pom-pom right in the center of the bow. I thought that was so cute. And on the side, I just went ahead and put a little strip of the background paper on there, as well as the back side. So this, I open up like this, and on one side, I have it to where I can write my note right here, and then the other side has the cocoa mix, the spoon, and then the chocolate. And I just put an adhesive dot on the back, and it's easy to come off. That way the packaging doesn't tear. But I just thought it was so easy, and I said, well, let me make one with you guys. So we are going to make one together. The next one I'm going to make is pink, though. It's not the traditional red and white or red and green. So for the next one, I'm going to use the Mente, the Sweetest Christmas. And this is going to be our DSP, and we're going to use a pink, solid pink cardstock for the card itself. So this needs to be, I have my notes right here. This needs to be 10.5 by 6.25. A 10.5 inch side, we are going to score at 5 and then 5.5. Okay, and that becomes our card. And the bumps are here. So this is the inside of the card. This is the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my pieces down that I've already cut in preparation. So this is the side that has the, the Merry Christmas on there. So this is the outside. This is the inside. So this is cut at 6 by 4 3/4. Okay. I've already got adhesive on the back, and all I'm going to do is just put it down. There we go. And that is the inside of the card. And I feel like there's something on here. And then for this side, I cut another one that is 6 by 4 3/4. And on this one, I decided to use the back instead of the front, just because I love all those frames. They kind of get covered up with the goodies, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and leave that on there. So I'm just gonna put that down. Okay, so this is the inside. So this is the outside. So this is my front, this is my back. For the back, I also cut a piece that's 6 by 4 3/4. I used the really pretty poinsettias with the peppermint and the berries on there. So I already have adhesive on there, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down and glue that down. There we go. So all that's left is my front, and for my front, I went ahead and matted the front of the page. So this is the front. This is the image I used for the front. For the gold, the mirrored cardstock is the one that's cut at 6 by 4 3/4, and then the DSP is cut at 5 3/4 by 4 1/2. So it would give me an even edge all the way around. And I just die cut the word Merry Christmas, and I stickled the Merry Christmas and all the peppermints on here. And then I made a a bow. This one's the one with the from Allie, the one that has the little hearts and on the edge. And then I just cut, of course, the middle part. I cut another one and glued the middle part on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. There we go. Okay, so now that is down. So for my last piece, I just cut, this is 6 inches by 1/4 inch. And this was a piece of scrap that I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and use that. So this is where it's gonna go on the little spine. And there we go. It is complete. Super, super, super duper fast. So now I'm gonna go ahead and fold it on my score lines. Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot the closure. Guys, you know me and closures. I cut them, but they're over here to the side. So I guess this one's not gonna have closures. Let me see. You know my little trick, guys. Let me see. That is glued. Oh, yay! We can do that one. And I'm hoping we can do the other one as well. So, you know me, guys. I'm getting really good at this. Okay, so that is in there. I'm gonna put some glue in there so that it'll stay. Because guys, you know, I don't know what it is. I think if I don't have it right up at the front with me, I forget it. I simply forget it. Okay, so now I'm gonna see if I can pry the other one, the other side open. Okay. This is a good trick to get good at when you keep forgetting the closure. All right, guys, there we go. Yes. Okay, I can feel it up there. Put some glue there, and we have got it done. There it is. All right, guys, got the closure in there after all. I know somebody was yelling at me, the closure, the closure. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay, so we got the closure in there, pretty even too. Now all we need to do is put our treats in there. And I've got my cocoa right here. And like I said, I just put a little adhesive on there, a little adhesive dot. Put that down right there. And then my my spoon, I'm gonna put that down right there. And then my chocolate, put that down over here. All right, guys, that was super fast, wasn't it? I mean, we could, you know, honestly, we could mass produce these. I know I say that a lot, but it's always true. We could mass produce these and crank a lot of them out for coworkers or teachers or even the students. Because I remember when my kids would go to, when they were in school, I would always do something for their classmates. I would always do, you know, chocolate and marshmallows, or chocolate and I'm sorry, cocoa and marshmallows, or cocoa marshmallows chocolate. I always did cocoa as one of the treats that I would send them. If I had known about this, this is what they would have gotten. I love this. It is so easy and it is so pretty and really doesn't take that much paper, honestly. But so there you go, guys. Easy peasy, as long as you don't forget that closure. And you know what? Honestly, it really doesn't need one. I just think it looks a lot prettier. And that way it doesn't, you know, you don't accidentally open it and, you know, kind of rip out the contents. But there you go, guys. There we go. It was, I know it was super fast, but because everything was pre-cut, I didn't think you needed to see me cut anything, but I gave you the measurements. The core is 10.5 by 6.25. You score it 5 and 5.5 along the long side. And then your mats, the larger mats are 6 by 4 3/4. And then the smaller one is 5 3/4 by 4.5. And then you just cut yourself a little strip if you're gonna go ahead and put one on the gusset. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to everyone later. Y'all have a great day. Thanks a lot, guys.